Edna Garrison was born in 1919 to Earl and Ina Keitlinger. She passed away in 2009. Edna had 6 sisters and 1 brother. She was a woman full of resentment. So much was stripped from her grasp, starting at the age of 10. Edna was in 3rd grade when she was pulled from school to work on her family's farm. She watched as her older sister was able to continue school, knowing she was just as smart and fully capable. Her family was very religious, following the faith of Seventh-day Adventists. And coming from an Orthodox home, her father believed a woman didn't need an education and that the work he had her do was more important, and that her next step in life would be getting married. Around the same age, Edna's cousin Yvonne came to live with her and her family as his mother had died. He was young enough that he was raised as a son in Edna's family, and she became very close to him. Yvonne caught the flu in the 1930s due to the flu epidemic, and ended up passing away. This took a toll on Edna, especially in a family that did not talk about feelings. She had to keep her emotions inside of her. As Edna grew older, at the age of 17, she met a man and fell in love. As her family was strongly religious, it was important that she marry a man following the same faith. The first man did not meet that criteria, so she was forced into an arranged marriage with her first husband, Kenneth Edwards. He was also leaving a woman he loved for this arranged marriage, so they were both heartbroken as they were married. After they were married, they had 3 children, Kenneth Jr. at the age of 20, Muriel at the age of 22, and Judy at the age of 25. This was the Edwards family. Throughout her life, Edna lived on and ran a farm with her husband. They were honest and charitable people. During World War II, they were paid to take prisoners of war from Germany on their farm, and they used all the money they received to feed them, whereas many around them kept the money and gave the prisoners scraps. They often did what was considered the Christian thing to do. Edna was a part of many community outreach organizations, and she helped to support women as well as immigrants in the area, as they had a house on their farm that they let migrant workers from Mexico live in. Along with the good Christian side of her family, there was a darker side to Edna as she dealt with her feelings of the past, and what grew to be resentment of her middle child, Muriel. Edna favored her oldest Ken, and Judy was just seen as the social child, whereas Muriel was the bookworm. Muriel was able to complete school and finish college by the age of 16, whereas Edna was forced out of school at a young age. Muriel was also able to marry for love and have many big life accomplishments, causing Edna to be hateful towards her. It is important to remember someone as they were, completely. Edna Garrison was a woman who contributed to her community and participated in the church, but also missed out on a life that could have been due to being held back because she was a woman, something that she was not alone in during her time. She had her good and her bad, and that is what makes her who she was.